Good evening, everyone. Good evening, pioneers all around the world. Welcome to Metaverse Masterminds, brought to you by the Bureau of Forefront members. Welcome, everybody. Let me just make sure that we're getting everybody in on the panel. We've got Winnie Skibbs, member of the Bureau, joining us, and we've got Private Buddykins. Can we just make sure that Winnie and Private Buddykins can hear me okay?
Yes, hello, I can hear you.
Excellent. Good evening, Winnie. How are you doing?
Hi there. I'm relatively sane.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Okay, guys. Sarah Buddykins, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Yep.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Okay, guys, we'll get on with the show. Welcome to Metaverse Masterminds, episode 3. We're broadcasting live across 5 social media platforms, namely Twitter, Telegram, Discord, Facebook, and YouTube. It's Friday, 15th of September, 2023. I've introduced the panel members. We may be getting Sergeant Meng from the Bureau joining us later on, hopefully so. We've got plenty of news and information to bring you this evening. Okay, so just a quick word from Winnie then, just while I settle in and get my studio sorted out here. So have you had a busy day, Winnie? How's it been?
Yes, it has been a bit crazy, actually. Yeah.
There's
Helping.
plenty been happening, hasn't there?
Yeah. Lots of stuff. Trying to catch up with all the exciting developments, which you're going to tell us about.
I certainly am, yeah, and it's extremely exciting. There's news coming in every day. So let's start with a little bit of news about Dalversal. We all know and understand that there's been an enormous upgrade to the platform, and I may add it's been extremely successful. There's been a lot of errors and things that weren't quite ship-shape that have been corrected and working absolutely fine. I would say 95% success rate. As members of the Bureau, we're still working with tech support in ironing out the very last minor, and I must admit, the very minor issues, okay? And we'll be going over a couple of those issues just to let you know that, we are aware of them. You're all right, guys, just checking my other screen here. We are aware of them, but like I say, guys, this platform is for all members, and if anybody knows of any errors, issues that they're aware of that we don't speak about, then please feel free to go on the chat box on the Bureau of Forefront Facebook page or the Metaverse Masterminds YouTube channel and send us a message in our chat box, okay? And we can reply to that live, or we can make notes and send them into the tech support team to assist you guys so that you get 100% satisfaction from the Dalversal platform. I'm just going to nip across to the chat room and say good evening to all members. And like I say, I wasn't being ignorant. I was just trying to get this show underway. So, Adam, good evening. Welcome to the show. Sassy, good evening. Nice to see you here. Pam, lovely to see you here as well. And Mila, Winnie's welcoming everybody in as well. That's great to see you guys on episode 3. And by all means, please send us your messages. Anything you like, even if it's a message of goodwill, we'll put it on the screen and we'll highlight that for you. Now this is a great one. This one's got to go on. This is a private joke between me and my brother. Sang Kipperban, yeah. People in the UK might well know what that means from old. It's from a film, okay. So yeah, there's a highlighted comment from my brother. So yeah, I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. It's been a mixed bag of affairs on the Dalversal platform. As I said, the major upgrades have been almost 100% successful. I'm extremely pleased with the way things have turned out. As I've said, some of the minor issues, we're still helping with that. One of the main things that I want to talk to you guys about to start off with is the upline and downline swap. Okay, but before I do that, I just want to go through a quick intermission. Now, these intermissions, guys, videos that the members of the Bureau have been creating throughout the week, and they're all to promote the Dalversal platform and to assist the platform in the success of, going forward, okay? Because ultimately, the more successful the platform is, the greater we do, more so within the TFA program, which is what members are looking for. So just give us a second, we'll play this intermission and then we'll get on with the show. Okay. Okay, guys, welcome back to the studio, Metaverse Masterminds. I hope you enjoyed that small clip created by the members of the Bureau. Okay, so going back to what I was talking about before that, the upline and downline swap that some members asked Dalversal Tech Support to achieve for them. Now, Sergeant Meng and myself requested this to be done because there was a little bit of a mix-up when we transferred over from the previous platforms, and it has been 100% successful. Okay, and that was no easy challenge. Okay, it took about 3 weeks to do. It was a hell of a challenge, to be fair. At one point we lost accounts, we lost funds, we lost assets and everything like that. But I've got to admit, guys, and this is why I'm saying it, I've got 100%, reliance in this company because they have succeeded in this exchange of our accounts, swapping our downline. Basically, Sergeant Meng has come under me and I've gone under Leon, Coach Leon, as my upline, and it's been 100% successful. Now, this was basically some kind of test as well by us to ensure that the tech support team were successful in such a major operation. Let's be fair, guys, it's an exceptional operation to do that. considering the amount of downline members that Sergeant Meng's got as well. It was huge, it really was. But like I say, things have come out the other side 100%. As you may have noticed, as the program started, that we can celebrate the fact that due to the extremely hard work that Sergeant Meng's been encountering this week, me, Meng and Leon have actually achieved the rank of elite within the back office, which isn't the first rank, it's the third one. It's the first, second, third rank. Okay, so we're extremely pleased with that. Now, regarding the rank status, we've got some news for you guys. Okay, which we'll talk about in the show a little bit later on. So stay tuned, because we've got some great news regarding the ranking status, so that members can actually achieve that a little bit easier. Okay. So, Winnie, are you still with us?
I am, yes.
I
am.
thought you would be. So, how do you see that? Have you had any experiences with the upline and downline exchange in any of your members or groups? Have you experienced anybody having? Let's bring Winnie onto the platform here. Okay, Winnie, the show's all yours, love. Have you had any experiences regarding that swap over?
Not the swap. I was talking to someone yesterday who was looking at their Hyperverse account for the first time, actually, and it wasn't what they expected. So we're currently looking into that. Because I know for most people, everything's been transferred over, and all their downloads there. But I was thinking about for people with no team or with very small teams, we also have the option to open a new account and rebuild it. Don't we?
Yeah.
Is that am I right about that? Yeah.
Absolutely. If they're not bothered about their downline, I mean, the account that I moved over was my original Hyperverse account with the structure intact. Okay, and like I was explaining, it was an extremely big challenge for the company to move that over under coach and take my downline with me. Okay,
Yeah.
and that is still intact. Okay, which I'm extremely pleased about. As small as it was, they've added Meng under me as well. So we gave them an enormous task to do, and this was one of the things that, as members of the Bureau, we need the confidence that we're working with a company that know what they're doing, and they have the expertise to do things like this, like repairs and upgrades and so forth, to a very high standard. And I have every respect in what they've done with us. And like I say, daily, they've been working with all of us daily and giving us updates and the information going backwards and forwards. They've been asking us for, what's happened now, what's happened from your side of the account, has this worked? And it's been wonderful. I mean, we've never had this before. So, I'm passing this over to the viewers so that they can see that the confidence that we've gained through this team of technical support members with the Alversal is phenomenal. It really is. So yes, you're right, Winnie. Yes, people can start all over again if they so choose. I have got a couple of members in my groups that have done exactly that.
Yeah, it is impressive. I am quite amazed at what they've done and how it works. Mostly, it works really well, and yeah, and if somebody, well, like me, I've already bought a planet, but if I had known in advance, I'd probably have started it again, because I only have few accounts below me, and it would actually have been easy. And for anyone who hasn't bought anything yet, you can sign under Anybody.
Well, this is something that I was saying to a member earlier on today, because they felt as though they'd missed the boat. I says, you've not missed the boat on anything. In fact, sometimes it's always best to take things easy and wait and see how things unfold. I mean, the only thing that I'm not saying they've missed the boat completely, not by a long shot, but all I can say is at the moment that they can't buy a planet, okay, because the planet sales have ceased for now, okay. They will be opening up later on, obviously, as the platform evolves. But everything else, yeah, I mean, the best thing to do is get as much information as possible from the likes of us, who are literally not just stepping out the box, we're jumping out the box and rolling around the floor to get everything we can, all the errors, all the upgrades and everything, to see the team literally turn this inside out, so that we know that everything is working well. And like I say, what can I? Right, I know one thing that I can say. When when you're earning resource coins, the RC tokens in your back office. Okay, so that's with your bronze land plots. Okay, you earn RC tokens rather than DU. Okay. Now, one thing I've noticed, and this is something that I'm working with tech support at the moment, when you click on the details to find out exactly what plots it's come from, how much you got for that day, etc., it's not working. It's saying that there's no records. Okay, so whether that's just on my account because of the transition over with the downline or not, I don't know. But that's something that, I want other members to call in, chat in the chat box, let us know if it's working for them or whether they've got the same error too. So that's in your RC assets in your back office. If you've got a bronze plot and you're earning RC assets, if you go into view the details of that, are you getting an error? And the error pops up in the middle at the top of the screen, because the more people that can report back, if that's an error for everyone, then obviously it's a global problem. If it's an error that just I'm getting, then obviously it's something to do with that downline structure when we've made that transition. Okay, so I think it's important. This is where we can help the company as beta testers as we move along. Okay.
Yeah, I just had a look at mine. I thought there was an error, but I've just looked at mine and it looks like it's showing something now. Revenue details in assets. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's under my rewards, and then when you click on RC, it'll give you a grand total at the top in bold, and then at the bottom right it says view, and if you click on view, it just comes up as an error and there's no records.
Ah. Okay. Anyway, I don't have. Oh, it's showing mine actually. So maybe it's, as you said, it might be to do with your.
Yeah. Okay. That's maybe
Maybe.
it's maybe just on my account then. This is something that we'll have to look into. Any other errors in the back office that you found, Winnie, or any of the members any of the viewers that are watching the show? If anybody's got any errors in the back office or anything, this is what we're here for, guys. And don't think it's just that. We've got loads of news coming in the show. So we're just going through this tech support help at the moment. Okay. Other than that, Winnie, land purchasing, I found that's absolutely fine. The only problem that I've had with some of our members within the various groups is transaction codes. Okay, everything seems to be running. Transaction codes. People have been trying to purchase land plots, and it's been saying that the transaction code is wrong, and they've been renewing it, going through the process of receiving the email to renew the transaction code, and it's still reporting that it's wrong. Now, the quick fix for that was change the device, because we did notice that the majority of people that were getting that error was using a mobile phone. Okay. As soon as we told them to use a laptop or an iPad or something like that, it resolved the problem. That was the majority of cases. I think there was only one case, to be fair, that didn't resolve the problem, and I can't remember what did resolve that problem. But like I say, if you're using a mobile phone, then the quickest way of trying to fix that is try another device, try a different device.
Yeah, or a browser.
Or a browser, absolutely.
Oh, turn it on and off and on again.
And I see plenty of messages in the groups. Let me just check. There's my mouse gone. Thought my mouse had run away. No, it's here. I've seen plenty of messages in the group, in the various groups, asking about HPT not being enough to transfer. Go on, Winnie. I'll let you answer that one. You know, when they're trying to transfer HPT from Hyper Community, and it says there's not enough to transfer over.
Oh yes, that's to do with the 10.
Yeah.
The fee, which is 10. So you have to reduce the amount that you're trying to transfer by 10.
Absolutely. Some people have actually had a problem with it not being a round figure of 0 at the end. I didn't.
Oh.
But some people said that they couldn't succeed with it unless it was rounded to 10, say 50 or 60, and then take the 10 off for the transaction fee. I didn't have that. I don't think. I think mine wasn't a multiple of 10. But either way, you know, you have to reduce it by 10, and that normally worked. Sassy has put in the chat, it works for me when I use the desktop, but not on the mobile. That's right, Sassy. You was one of the members that I was helping last week, actually. So yeah, absolutely. Mobile phone, definitely a problem on the mobile phone with the transaction passwords. Okay, so any problems with that, guys, you know, there's a quick fix. Hopefully we'll help members by doing that as well. Transaction password wrong, that's right, yeah. So yeah, land purchasing is working fine as far as I'm aware. Winnie, any problems your end with that?
No, not as far as I know. No.
I think it's been going through okay, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right, we've got a few things coming up. We have got a few things coming up. Now, where do we start? Do we start at the beginning? Because we normally do, don't we? Right. We've got coming up in this show, guys, we've got coming up information on the Landathon leaderboard. Okay. The Landathon is due to end on Sunday, and that's a really exciting contest. They've got 5 people on the Landathon. I'll show you the latest image that was posted earlier on. We've also got an announcement regarding the ranking system for members as they rank up the system. We've got some information for you guys coming up shortly on the show. Okay, so stay tuned. We've also got some information regarding the TFA initiative, because many members are getting muddled up with what that means. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through another quick intermission while we're waiting to go on to the next part of the show. So bear with, guys, and we'll go through the next part after this.
Metaverse Masterminds, broadcasting live across 5 online platforms: Twitter, Telegram, Discord, Facebook and YouTube. Join in the lively chat and get your messages posted direct into the studio. Live chat is available from the Bureau of Forefront Facebook page and the Metaverse Masterminds YouTube channel.
Okay, guys, there was another intermission made by one of the Bureau members. Hope you enjoyed that. Just giving viewers an idea of what we're doing with the Metaverse Masterminds broadcast show. Okay, so let's go on, Winnie, to the next item on the agenda this evening, which is regarding the Landathon leaderboard. And if this little feature here works correctly, just bear with me. There we go. Can you see that, Winnie? Is that viewable? Or is that too small for guys to see? Let's try it that way. Is that too... Or that way? No, that's not. How about that? I'm trying to get the best screen for it. I think that may be it. Okay, basically we've got 5 on the leaderboard. We're doing absolutely great guns here. And just to explain to viewers what this is all about, this is about the company giving away prizes for the members that sell the most plots of land within a certain space of time. Okay, to encourage sales. Now, I was under the impression that it was per planet. It's not. It's per user. It's per account. Okay, so I'm going to mention the names that are doing really well at the moment. We've got Meng, Sergeant Meng, which is... Where's he come from? I just don't know. It's just come like Superman out of nowhere. He's hit number 1 and he's doing a fantastic job. And then we've got, is that Faber 3? Would you say, Winnie? Faber 3?
I think
Faber 3. And then we've got Queen Bee D21. That's D. She's done really well at number 3. We've got Esco 399. Now, okay, I've just realised something there. I'll come back to that. And not last, obviously, but 5th, we've got Promo Win 1. So well done, guys. You're doing fantastic. Keep up the great work. And like I say, you all deserve a shout out on the show. Okay. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's Mvang, Meng, Faber 3, Queen Bee D21, that's D, Esco 399, and Promo Win 1. Awesome, guys. Well done. Keep up the great work. Right, I'm going to come back to number 1 and number 4, Winnie. Have you noticed the connection there? I've only just noticed this.
I have, yes. I did post a message somewhere. They're both Starlords.
They're Starlord Pioneers.
Well, we're all Starlords, of course. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I've only just noticed that. That's fantastic. And anybody that is viewing hopefully knows what the Starlord Pioneers are. They're a group of planet nodes, planet owners that have joined together under the Bureau of Forefront Community. And to have 2 on the leaderboard is absolutely wonderful. That's great. So double kudos, guys. Double kudos. Okay, let's take that one out. I've got to try and get used to this Fandangle setup. There we go. So there's the Landathon, and I do believe, am I right in saying this, Winnie, it ends on Sunday? Do you know what time Sunday it finishes?
17th. No, I don't. Oh, it probably tells us somewhere, doesn't it? Where would it be? Might be in the group.
Paramedic Adam, I love that. Winnie, you're a star lady.
Star lady, yeah. Yeah, I wondered about that.
Yes, and we've got Private Buddykins as well as a star lady. We're going to have to do something about this, guys. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about this, aren't we? Yeah, as we evolve, we're going to have to rearrange this, I'm sure. Okay, Deborah. Good evening, Deborah. It's great to see you on here. Hopefully soon we'll be able to bring Deborah as a panel member as well. Okay, Deborah's from South Africa. She's doing a fantastic job with the South African community with groups on Telegram and WhatsApp, I believe, supporting them, giving them information on Dalversal and the migration between the 2 previous platforms, Hyper Community and Dalversal. So hats off to you, Deborah, for doing a fantastic job over there, supporting the South African community. So, Ahmed Essa, you first have to activate a TFA pack, which will be live soon. There's educational resources about the TFA process. Okay, guys, yeah, we're going to come on to the TFA shortly, a little bit later on in the program. Okay, so Winnie, was there anything you'd like to add about the Landathon leaderboard? Okay, it ends at midnight GST.
Yeah, GST, which is Gulf Standard Time. Just type it into Google. That's what I do. Type in the time.
Winnie,
Yeah.
seriously, it doesn't play. It doesn't play. GST and SGT does not play on Google, I swear.
It's 9
Okay.
a.m. It's 9 a.m. on Monday, I think. I think Adam might know. I think it's 9 a.m. for UK, because of course we're not all in
I'm gonna go on the big auction site that we dare not name online, yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to get something that tells me the difference, right? Because do you know what? I've got an invite to as a guest speaker, okay, and they gave me a time as now then, Sarah, what was it? GST, SGT, GST, okay. And my head just would not get it that it was not GST, it was not SGT. And you know what? I gave up in the end, and I just don't know what time I'm supposed to be there. I think I've worked it out. It should be 10 a.m. But GST, SGT, one's supposed to be Gulf Standard Time, I believe, and the other one is Singapore time.
Yeah.
And they keep sending these different times, and I'm like, which one is it? And even Google won't tell me right. Seriously.
Really?
So yeah, I'll be calling on you, Winnie.
Just
Whenever
ask me. Yeah, just check. I'll let you know.
I'll shout you. You let me know, okay? Seriously, why can't they keep all the times the same?
I know. I've got these clocks on my laptop. I've different time zones actually.
If people ask me what the time is, it's now. That's good enough for me.
You're so.
Is it too late for those who still didn't get the Dow Versal done? Oh, absolutely not. No. Is it too late for those who still didn't get the Dow Versal done? No. There's plenty of time, guys. There's plenty of time. We're the pioneers. We're the ones that are blasting ahead and opening up the doors for people to understand it better. That's all. Okay. So this is the main purpose of this show, really, to, guys like me, Buddykins, Winnie, Coach hasn't joined us this evening. I was hoping he was going to be on with us, but he hasn't turned up yet. Meng, for instance. Meng, do you know what? I haven't seen or heard much of Meng all week because he's literally driving miles and miles and miles, meeting people and doing the job, doing presentations and everything. Thank you, because I'm supposed to be helping my mum. Absolutely, Veronica, not a problem whatsoever. We're here to help people along the way, and it doesn't matter what stage you are of this journey. Okay, I had a guy message me on, I think it was Discord last week, and he says, "Oh, can you tell me what's happening with Hyperverse?" And I says, "Well, yeah, I can. What stage are you at?" And he said, "Well, I've logged in and I've got this message about Hyper Community." And I said, "Was you in Hypernation?" He's like, "Never heard of it." And I'm like, "Hang on a minute. When was you last logged in?" It turned out to be about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And we're here to help people, like we've said, and in a way, that's fairly easy because he's got no Hypernation to worry about either. So, in his account, it's fairly easy transition. Yeah, Deborah's got it spot on there. Hit the nail on the head. Everybody's. This is a diverse community. Everybody's at different stages. The studio link, Kev. Sarah, can you DM Leon the link? It's the same link, Leon, that you used before, sir. The same link will get you into the studio. Yeah, it's not in yet. So use the same link. Yeah, so any viewers that are watching, no, don't think you're too late, guys. You're not, nowhere near. The TFA program should be launching anywhere towards the end of the month, okay, after the 25th. And it's exciting. I mean, it's not working. All right, it says the link's not working. It has for Winnie. It has for Winnie. She's used the same link, so I don't know what's happened there. I'll leave that to Buddykins to send the link. Just bear with us, Leon. We'll send that over to you. So yes, so we've announced the Landathon. We've given you the information about that and how that works. It's basically any account holder. It's the total amount of land plots that you can sell, the number of land plots that you can sell, up until that date and time. And well done for those 5 that have hit the leaderboard already. Okay. Right. Okay. I think the next thing that we'll talk about, Winnie, if that's all right with you, is the new changes to the ranking system for members. Okay. Now this one is not widely spread yet, but we have had it confirmed. Now this is something that. Let me show you this first, if I can. Okay. For those that didn't join the broadcast when it started, there's myself, there's Sergeant Meng, and there's Coach Leon. We have all managed to reach the rank of elite, not expert, because you start as a novice, you then hit expert, and then elite. Once you get to elite, currently you can't move any further because you can't open up any other planets at the top. Okay, so there's a little memento for us 3 guys as we go on. Now what that's done, it's given us the ability to understand the ranking system and how it works, exactly how it works, which is a wonderful thing that we can do to help other people rank up. But guess what, guys? The company have got something coming next week that is going to make it easier for you guys to rank up. Okay. Now this is where I've got to refer to some notes. So can I pass you over to Winnie if she's still there while I just get my notes brought up on the screen, Winnie?
Yeah.
Have you managed to rank up to the next level yet? Elite, not elite, expert?
Not
Have
yet.
Not quite there yet.
But I do have with this change, that's going to help because it matches the number of downlines I've got, which is only about 3. But if
Right.
all I need to do is for them to each have bronze land.
Awesome.
Yeah. And that's it.
Awesome. Do you want me to go through this then, or do you want to talk through it? Have you got your notes, or would you prefer me? You can do it by all means if you want to.
You do it. You do it.
You want me to do it? Okay. Right. I'll tell you what happened, guys. This morning I received an email. As a Planet Node, you receive emails, okay? And I got this email saying that the ranking system was going to change. And this wasn't just for Planet Nodes. This was a general email. So I contacted my node manager and said, is this correct? Is it legit? And when does it start? And she said, absolutely it is. It's going to start on Monday. Okay, so we've had it confirmed and we've been told that we can start telling people. Okay, so here it is, guys. What's going to happen is we already know that to rank up, you need to achieve certain goals. Okay, now those goals now have changed, so I'll just go through them one by one. The first thing to note is that a novice is any member. Okay, any member is a novice, correct? Whether they've got planet, land, anything is a novice. Okay. Now, a novice can now purchase land on any planet, including iron. Now, before, that wasn't possible. You could only purchase on stone planet and bronze planet until you ranks up to the next level, which would be expert. And when you reached expert, you could then purchase the iron plot on the iron planet, okay, which is what I did to, rank up to the next level, to elite. So they've changed that, okay. So novice can now purchase land up to iron land. Novice can acquire iron land direct with 0 requirements. Reduced requirement for the number of active users. Okay, so a novice, there is no requirement on the active downlines. Okay, so you don't need active downlines in order to purchase those. Okay, so to reach an expert, 1 active downline from tier 1 is required only. Okay, so take Winnie, for instance. She could have a plot on stone planet, bronze planet, iron planet. But if she had an active downline in her tier 1, okay, she would then be classed as an expert. Okay, now this is opening doors, guys. This is opening doors, because don't forget what this means. Okay, don't forget your market rewards and how that affects your TFA. Yeah, this is the beauty of this. I saw it straight away. When I saw the email, I was like, wow, do people know about what this means? Yeah, they're making it easier for us, guys. So to reach expert, which is the next level up from novice, all you need is 1 active downline. Okay, to reach elite, you need 1 active downline from tier 1 and 1 active downline from tier 2 and 3 combined. So that's tier 2 or 3. Okay, so you literally need 2 active, 1 in tier 1 or 1 in tier 2 or 3. Okay, now we've got to keep in mind what an active downline is. Okay, Winnie, bring it on.
An active downline is somebody who owns bronze land or higher.
That's right. That's right. So they're making it a little bit of a challenge, obviously, because we have to own bronze plots or higher. Okay, but think about it. If you can do that as a novice and you can own an iron plot as well, that's not such a big challenge to make now. Because to be honest, before, I mean, me, Meng and Leon, we had to meet those criteria, and it was quite strict, to be honest. We had to work careful and strategically position people in the downline in order to meet that elite. Okay, but now, I mean, this has opened the floodgate, surely, to people and their TFA. Now, don't forget, guys, we are going to be talking about the TFA initiative shortly. So stay tuned, because there's more goodies on the way. Okay. So, okay, Winnie, give us an idea. What do you think to this? Because obviously it's changed. I mean, us three, we hit that rank and we're proud of that, obviously. But what do you think to the company doing this for members? What do you think it holds for members and going forward?
Well, I think it's encouraging. It's going to encourage people to have at least 1 downline, and if they've got at least 1 downline, then they're going to have at least 1 downline. It makes it not such a big difference between people who don't have teams and people who have teams. So it seems it makes it accessible to everyone, I think.
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
Absolutely. I think I think the thing that the biggest part of this that we've got to remember, and I'm experiencing this as well, and I know some other, what shall I say, leaders, if you like, group leaders are experiencing the same, that people are very reserved about moving forward at this point. Okay. We've got a good percentage of people waiting for the TFA to start. We're in the process at the moment of explaining how the TFA is going to work and the benefits. And I see Crypto G in the chat box. Welcome, Crypto G. It's great to see you on the show this evening. And what we're doing, we're trying to get members to understand the benefits of the TFA and the benefits of ordinary members having at least a plot, or at least a planet with a plot, or, you know, to activate those market rewards. Ultimately, if you want to speed it up, the great way of doing that is market rewards. Okay. I will be doing a little bit of a demonstration after the TFA activates and so forth. Being in the position that I am, which I'm eternally grateful for, you know, the position I've been put in, I will be helping members to understand the exact results of what they can do in order to speed that up if they want to. You know, nobody's made to do anything, but we are here showing the effects, the cause and effects of what we're doing. Okay. The rankings will certainly accelerate the battery charging of the TFA in form of adding accumulated generative rewards. Absolutely. And in all honesty, guys, those generative rewards really do help. Now, like I say, in a few minutes, we'll go on to the TFA initiative, which obviously Crypto G will be interested in. And obviously, you know, there's loads of things to cover in this area. So before we go on to the initiative of, and what the initiative is the period that we started purchasing land. That's where it started, and the end of the initiative is when the TFA is rolled out and activates. Okay, so this is something that members didn't know. Okay, so that's that bit sorted out, and we'll talk about the effects of that after our third intermission. Have you got anything to add to the last bit before we move on, Winnie?
I wanted to ask you, I noticed Deborah's used the word generative rewards and Meng used that. Could you just clarify what that means in terms of rewards? How are they different from market rewards? Or
yeah. Your generative rewards, in fact, let me just see if I can let me see if I can bring up my account. Let me just have a quick look, see if I can show you an example. Yeah, I can. Just bear with. Let me share my screen with you guys.
Your sound's breaking up. I don't know whether it's just me, but I've got you're gone like a robot.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's good. Oh no, I lost you.
You sound like a robot.
Ah, right. Okay, that's maybe. Let me try sharing my screen, and if it won't work, then I'll. Right. Let me try sharing. Okay.
Sounds fine now.
Okay. Are you seeing my back office? Right. Okay. Can you hear me, Winnie?
Yeah.
Right. Can you see my back office?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. And is my sound breaking up now?
No, it's good.
Right. Okay. So here you can see my back office ranking of elite. Okay. You still there?
Sorry, I muted myself. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you can see my ranking is elite. Okay. And you can see the T1, T2 levels that I'd need to reach, which I have on my T2 and 3, I've not on my T1, but I can't go any further anyway, because that would be the next planet, the fourth planet, which isn't active anyway. Okay, so I've only got a little bit to go to reach the fourth one. But the downline team that I've got under me now is 83. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you, click on view list, and what that does is show you, this is my big downline. Okay, this is your active downline. So you can see where all your main generative rewards are coming from, because this is coming from Meng's downline, and you can see the land purchases that have been made. Okay, so you can see where the RC rewards are coming from. So when you go into assets, okay, into your rewards account, you then get your list of RC, which you can click on view details, and it gives you your RC rewards here. Okay, now this is what they call your generative rewards. Okay?
So that's the ones generated by your downlines. Is that what it means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. In RC. Now, let me think. Is it DU as well, Sarah? I'm just trying to think. It's here, look. Yeah, it's RC only. So that's from your downline active members. So that is your bronze and iron rewards from your downline. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, and like I say, you can see that in your list of everything that you've gained from your downline. There's your DU, so that's from Stone Planet. Okay, your RC is from your Bronze Planet and your Iron Planet, if you've plotted on that, or if your downline's plotted on that. Okay.
Just put
Now this is where the error comes in. You see here, this is a more detailed plan that you can get to, because you can see exactly, here you are, look, generative rewards from your tier 1. Okay, you can see that you get 20% of that amount. Okay, so you can see exactly what you're getting. I get 6 tiers at the moment, but there is no 6 tiers because there's another tier to come as they build up. Are you with me? So Meng's got up to tier 5 as far as I'm aware. He's maybe got tier 6, I'm not sure. Okay, but this tells you that these are your generative rewards. They're your RC, your resource coins. Okay.
Okay, great.
Does that explain it a little bit better for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually quite pleased that share screen worked okay there. Let me stop sharing. I think I'm back in the studio. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. My laptop works really well. It wants to for the money I paid for it. Right. Okay. So hopefully that gives you guys an insight into how the generative rewards work. Okay. So when you're looking at the TFA plan and your market rewards plan, that's how your generative rewards are worked out. And obviously, I'll talk about the TFA initiative after the quick intermission. I'll just take this quick chat box. If transferred HPT rewards to Dalversal, is it possible to transfer to Downline to assist to buy land from within the platform? Right, if your HPT rewards have already been transferred to Dalversal, there's no way to transfer them out. Your best, and this is why I didn't transfer them all out of Hyper Community, because while they're in there, you can put in any wallet address that you want and send some to anyone. Okay, so you can help people out. And don't forget the you say to assist to buy land from within the platform. That's only for 10% against bronze plots or above. Okay, you can't get 10% for the Stone Age plots. Okay, Winnie, you happy with that? If I go on for the intermission and then go on to the TFA initiative?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome, guys. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, welcome back to Metaverse Masterminds, and we're on episode 3. We're going to be talking about the TFA initiative now. And welcome on board Coach Leon. We have the great presence of Coach this evening. Can you hear us, Coach? Are you in there now?
There's 2 races.
Yeah, we've not got Coach's audio. Are you with us, Winnie?
I am.
You are. You're with us. Fantastic stuff. Okay. I'll just take this chat box message and then we'll move on to the TFA initiative. Hi Zoli, once HPT is moved to the Universal back office, there's no feature. Okay, she's just answering that person in the chat box. Okay. Any problems there, Buddykins?
It's like I can add 2 lots of.
Okay, is my audio okay for you, Winnie?
Yes, it's good. It's right. I'm flipping back between YouTube windows so I can type in.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
it's fine.
Buddykins.
Yeah, guys, I'm here.
Good evening, Leon. Hi. Yeah, Buddykin's having connection problems again. Okay, Pamela, Pam, I don't have upline in Hyperverse, and that's the account I'm working out of Dalversal. I bought land on Stone Planet. Who would be my upline now? I do believe that's Dalversal, is it not, Leon? Yeah, I do believe that's Dalversal. If you've got no upline, I think it just goes to the company there, Pam.
You can see it in the settings, can't you?
Yeah. In your back office, in your account details, you can see, but I think it will say DV, HVDV or something like that. Dalversal. Just got somebody knocking on our door now. Typical, isn't it? Just a second. Right. Okay. In a couple of minutes, I'll go forward and do the TFA initiative. All right. Leon, just a quick one. How are you doing this evening? Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Got intermittent audio from
Vice
Leon.
versa.
Okay, let's crack on with the show. Let's bring up the TFA document so that we can have a look at this together. Now, is that big enough for you to read, Winnie? You should see that now.
Yeah, it's a little small. I don't know about.
Okay, let me
I'm doing awesome.
But then I think it's big enough.
Okay, we'll go through a couple of things anyway. Let's see if we can just talk through it. Okay, guys, basically what it is, the company have decided really handsome offer to all members, and I mean all members that have purchased even a $10 stone plot. Okay, this applies to anybody that's bought anything from the company. Okay, so I'll read it out so that we can understand as we go. To supercharge your TFA package using rewards collected. Okay. Attention all space enthusiasts, blockchain technophiles, and social fi pioneers of the Web3 future. We have a significant update to share with you regarding our TFA package. You can now use your accumulated rewards to boost your TFA package. Here is what you need to know. Now, guys, this is where a lot of members have gone wrong, okay? And that's fine, that's not a problem. It's just because I don't understand how it works. Now, the information that I'm going to give you now is for a period of time. It's not for good, it's just for a period of time. And that period of time is, I'll tell you in a second, since the launch of land staking. Okay, rewards collected since the launch of land staking can be applied to charge up your TFA package. Okay. Let me just drop that message down. Okay, so rewards collected since the launch of land staking can be applied to charge up your TFA package. Now, don't worry that we haven't started the TFA program yet. It doesn't matter. You guys have just seen my back office. You've seen my account rewards that have accumulated. Those accumulated rewards will automatically come off my TFA package on the 2nd of October. Okay, so TFA rewards will be distributed on the 2nd of October. So what we've got to remember, guys, let's go through this bit by bit. It started the day, the launch of the land staking. So the day that you purchase something after that is the day that you earn a reward, and that ends when the TFA feature goes live. Okay, so your collection period is your rewards collected from the 28th of August. Okay, your 28th of August, so thereafter when you started collecting rewards up until the TFA feature goes live. When it goes live, the initiative closes and we go back to the normal TFA program. Okay, so let's get those dates right so we know what we're working with here. Okay, so now what you want to know is, what are the chargeable rewards? They are the daily rewards of the assistance pack. Okay, so your TFA pack, which would be pack A, the land tax. Now, your land tax is only if you're a planet owner. You don't get land tax unless you're a planet owner or planet node, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Planet referral rewards. Now, that would apply to somebody like Leon, who's a planet owner that signs up or gives an invite out to somebody who wants to buy a planet but uses Leon's invite. Okay, so that's your planet referral rewards, and they're a one-off reward, I believe. Market rewards. Now, we've just been through this. Market rewards. Now, one thing that you need to understand, guys, is your market rewards with the ordinary TFA plan with pack A are X2. You get a multiplier of X2. With the initiative, which is this, what we're talking about now, you don't get X2, you just get the one-off. You get the market rewards. You don't get the market multiplier, okay? And you get 10% of the daily rewards for all types of land staking. So if you've got, for instance, a stone plot, a bronze plot, and an iron plot, you will get 10% of the daily rewards of all those added together. Okay, so that's what you'll get. Okay, and that is anywhere between 28th of August and the date that the TFA feature goes live. Now, we've got no definite date on that. We do know that it's towards the end of the month. So we're looking between the 25th and the end of September. Okay, so just bear with us, guys. You know, we don't know for definite when it will be. You know, and I read so many posts saying, oh, well, they said it'd be this, said it'd be that. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter, because they're offering us something here when it's not even launched. We're still earning. Okay, this is a wonderful opportunity for members. All right. Collected rewards only. Uncollected rewards will not count. So if you're late, because don't forget, you've got to collect your rewards within 120 hours. If you don't collect those rewards, they're not going to be taken off your TFA initiative either, which stands to reason. That's plain and simple. As I've said again, market rewards multipliers do not apply to this initiative. Okay, so this is basically a Brucey bonus for everybody. It's like an added bonus for, let's face it, waiting, being patient. being patient and understanding that these guys are bending over backwards to make this platform work 100%. Okay. And while we can stay connected, informed, working together like we are doing, this is what we're getting, guys. We're getting bonuses for doing it. Brilliant stuff, eh? What else was them? TFA rewards will be distributed on the 2nd of October. So that gives you an idea of when it will be open by the end of September, I'm sure. Okay. This is your chance to supercharge your TFA experience with your hard-earned rewards. Now, what does that mean then? Let me just take this back off the screen and I'll come back to the studio audience. So what does that mean? It means this. It's as simple as this, guys. Yeah, a lot of people have been waiting, and like I say, that's fine. That's not a problem. A lot of people have been waiting for the TFA to roll out before staking land and such like. Okay, I didn't. I know many people that didn't as well. They staked land. Now, clearly, those people that jumped the gun and said, look, I'm confident enough that we're in a good space here, will do it. Okay. Those people that did it have got a bonus. Okay. But they're doing it 2 weeks in advance. What are we at now? The 15th. So what they're doing is saying, okay, guys, those that bought plots 2 weeks ago, okay, you've got a big bonus, but we've still got members that have not bought even, rewarded for being active. That's right. You guys who are thinking of coming on board, to speed up your TFA, you've still got 2 weeks to be rewarded in this initiative if you choose to. Okay, so if you was to buy land now, it's not going to waste. It's not going to be used for your TFA. It's definitely going to be used for when the TFA rolls out, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, so let me bring people back into the room now. Hopefully everybody's got a connection back. It looks like we've got Private Buddykins back and we've got Coach back. Looks like Coach has got a good signal as well, so hopefully his audio's working well now. Are you with us, Coach? No, maybe not. Winnie, you in there with us?
I'm here.
Yeah. You're there. You're always there. You're always there. So give us your thoughts and opinions on this, Winnie, because I can ramble on for hours about this. I'm stoked. I really am. I think it's a wonderful initiative that the company, my microphone boom's just dropped a little bit. The company are offering members as an initiative, So yeah, over to you, Winnie. Let's highlight Winnie, and what do you think to that?
Is it working better now?
Yeah,
I can hear you now, Leon. Yeah, absolutely.
Still got a delay, scenes.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, this is great. This is very encouraging. Again, this is going to encourage people to understand how to buy land and to buy land. Well, I have a question that maybe is the same for when it says in the example you gave, when it says it takes, so if you earned 500 in rewards and it takes it off your TFA, obviously that doesn't mean it takes it off what you're going to receive, does it? It means it's the charging up.
Yeah, it's your charging up.
Speeding it up, isn't it?
Don't forget, you've got to reach 30%, which is 1,500. So what that'll do is charge it up by 500. Yeah?
Gotcha. Yeah, okay.
It's the charging up speed. It speeds it up, obviously. The more generative rewards you get, the faster it charges it up. So in that example, if I say, for instance, by the we've got 2 weeks, by the end of that 2 weeks, if I've got 500 RC or whatever it is, all added up to 500, my 30% will be a third of the way there, 500.
Yeah.
Which would be wonderful, because this is what I want to be able to do to show people how originally did we work it out it's going to take 200 days as a passive. I think it was a passive member with absolutely nothing, which is again is absolutely wonderful that the company are offering members this even if they don't want to do anything. Obviously it's going to take longer, but we want to be able to show people the results, the cause and the effect of what is available if they choose to. Okay. Now, the other thing is, don't think that that's the end of it, because obviously not only are you charging your pack up with that, you're gaining rewards that you will either be able to use on your plot of land as resource coins or whatever there, or in the future maybe be able to take them out, withdraw them as well. So it's a win-win-win situation in my mind. You know, it's not just about charging your TFA. And this is the beauty of what I was looking at the other day when Meng started putting all those people in under me. I was like, whoa, hang on a minute, I've just realized what this is doing. You know, it's like a snowball effect, okay, that coming down the hill, it's just building and building, you know. And like I said, it's not the end of it, guys, because don't forget they're going to be introducing offers where even people that don't want to put funds onto the system, they will be able to earn funds off the system. So there will be, I do believe there's a game coming up soon, you know, where they will be able to earn something. Okay. Leon sent a message in the back office about pre-charging. That's right. We're pre-charging now. So what we do when it launches, we will be charging. But what we're doing at the moment is pre-charging. Okay. So we're setting it up to literally give it a boost as soon as it becomes live. So, you know, if people wanted advice, and like I say, we don't give financial advice, obviously. We don't give financial advice. What I would do, what I can do is say what I would do in their position. Okay. What I would do is look at the whole situation and say, what am I capable of doing? Am I in the position to put that in and see the results of what it does? And like I say, with any opportunity like this, every single member, in my opinion, has to look at their own financial situation. They have to look at their own financial results. They want to look at what the results they want to get out of it. Okay, whether that's short term, medium, or long term. Now, you guys that know me know I'm in this for the long haul. Okay, I've been in it the long haul, and they ain't getting rid of me yet. You know, and obviously, like with the resource coins, you know, somebody messaged me earlier on that says, why can't we take them off the platform yet? And I'm like, how long are you wanting to be in this platform for? You know, have you bought, and this guy has bought plots and planets, and I'm like, why would you want to do that if you want to take the funds off the system? You know, don't you want to build on your land? Don't you want to build on your planet? You want to be able to sell plots, don't you, and stuff like that. So what this company have done regarding what they've done with the RC tokens at the moment is retain them. Okay. Now, what I'm looking at with my account is a good thing, because while it's retaining them, we can build them. We can build them as we're waiting. Okay. So what will that do in 6 months to a year's time when Dalversal start presenting this to big corporations and such like? Our metaverse is already going to be built to some degree, because let's face it, these big corporations don't want to be coming into a planet or a galaxy full of planets with just bare plots. They want to see activity. They want to see Winnie's World. We'll refer back to Winnie's World again, you know. And, you know, my brother, it's a shame he's not in here. I'm going to have to try and get him on the show, okay? I was speaking with him last night on video chat, and he was coming up with some fantastic ideas. You know, and I said, I'm going to help him out with a plot of land. Okay. He's going through a financial crisis at the moment. And I said, once things open up for me and I start to get, you know, rewards coming out or whatever, I won't be taking a lot off it anyway, because I'll be building mine up. But I says, what I'll do, I'll buy you a small plot of land so that at least you can start looking at it, building on it when you can, because don't forget, you can open up a plot of land at $10. That secures your plot of land forevermore. Okay. And you can do what you like with it. You can build it up to 100. Is it 101? No, 100. You can build it up to $100. Okay. So you're getting daily rewards for ever, or for the length of how long you can stake it for. Okay. At the moment, it's forever. Okay. So we don't know what's going to happen in the future. But don't forget, you've got that plot of land. It's still yours. You know, it's what do they call it? I forgot the name for it now, but it's basically, it's your virtual property. Okay, we was talking real estate. There you go, virtual real estate. Yeah, thank you. My head's starting to buzz a little bit, but yeah, it's your virtual real estate. You know, once you've got it. And what I was explaining this to Buddykins the other night. You look at things like the council now. Now here in the UK, some of us are from the UK. Even the councils are going bust. You know, they're bringing in the receivers, and it's like, hang on a minute. You know, these guys are the ones that get land tax and that off us, council tax off us. You know. And they're going broke. So we know there's a major crisis going on in the real world, you know. So what we're doing now is we're recreating this in the virtual world, in the metaverse. And we've got that option to be able to do that from scratch. Now, if we can do that from scratch and build on it, the balance is going to start to go like that. Now, we spoke about this transfer of wealth 18 months ago, you know, when Hyperverse was still buzzing. You know, we spoke about this 18 months, 2 years ago, this transfer of wealth, and it is very real what's going on. And we are at the right place at the right time in order to choose whether to take that path or not. So Winnie, give us a few words on this. What do you think about this? I mean, I know what I've got now. I mean, the empire that I'm going to be building, my foundations are laid. That's my final word now. Over to you, Winnie.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, because I've got a stone planet, I was thinking, I hope I'm going to be able to build my cocktail bar on a stone planet, because it's a Stone Age planet. It doesn't mean that we're just going to be able to have rocks and sticks and caves. Mind you, not that I mind being in a cave, of course, but that's just jumping ahead, really.
Oh, we'll have Winnie's Cave cocktail bar.
Yeah,
then.
well, absolutely. As long as there's gin, that's all that matters.
We can brew our own, you know.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it, actually. Yes. God, well, yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? We don't know what it's going to look like, but it's definitely empowering, isn't it? Having these options, I think.
There's one word you've said there that pretty much sums it up: empowering.
Mm-hmm.
Because each member can empower themselves to the degree that they're comfortable with. And in all fairness, I mean, me and Sarah, we've been together 21 years, okay? And in those 21 years, we've run our own business, we've run our own shop, we've lived off grid, we've tried moving to another country to live and start a new life. We've tried a lot of different opportunities of that word, empowerment. And you know what? In every other opportunity, that's the one word we struggled with, because we never felt empowered in what we were doing, and it all came down to finances. It all came down to control and finances. When you're not in control of your finances and the abilities to empower what you're doing with your own finances, it changes everything. It changes everything. The ability to be offered the opportunities and choose whether to take up on those opportunities or wait. And like I said, there's nothing better than education. These shows are going to go on for evermore, as far as I'm concerned. I did hear that they are working on the back office of Dalversal to introduce, are you ready for this, guys? Streaming videos. Okay. Which opens up the gateway to exactly what we want to be able to do with these shows from within the metaverse. Okay. We've got the ability to do it. We've got viewers. We've got people that love the show. We're going to continue to be able to do it and help people along the way. You know, like I said earlier on, I don't care whether this guy was 2 years behind us or up front with us. We're all the same. We're all the same. And if we can all feel empowered by this platform and what they're offering, then we all win. Then we all win, in my opinion. Okay. So what else have we got to go through? I've got to the bottom of my list, Winnie. Have you got anything to add to this? We're an hour and a half nearly into episode 3. Wow, how time's flown. I'm going to have to thank Deborah and Buddykins for keeping a wonderful chat group going that I had no idea about. You know, we get chatting away to the viewers, and this little community going on at the side of us here is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's all great information. It's all great information.
Yeah. I'm looking at my notes.
Go ahead, Winnie, sorry.
Oh, I was just looking at my notes, but I think we've covered everything that I was going to talk. Well, I was just going to connect the stuff about the change in the ranking combined with the being able to buy land. It joins. I mean, it connects, doesn't it? So that
it does. That's right.
One encourages the other. Yeah, that was all I was going to say, really.
It does, because we need to look at the benefits of what that ranking change does. Now, isn't it just typical? Yeah. Who was it that did a tutorial last week on ranking? That's fine, guys. I'll do another one. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's changed since then, right? Yeah.
It's changed, yeah. But I don't mind, this is what it's about. We'll keep up with these changes. And as soon as I've done an updated tutorial, I won't be able to do it till after the change, obviously. Okay. So after the change, and it's changed in my back office, I'll do a live tutorial. I'll do it so that it's recorded, and I'll upload it to the Metaverse Masterminds YouTube channel so that everybody can see it. And what we'll do, Winnie, we'll organise this for next episode 4. And in the meantime, in the run up to next Friday, we can work behind the scenes and work out what the added benefits are to TFA holders, because as you quite rightly say, this is going to help TFA members, okay, TFA packages, because if you can hit rank easier, clearly you don't have to do as much, but it's an encouragement to get involved with the platform. I've got to add this bit, guys. Yeah, let's not forget that Dalversal are putting 80% of their revenue into the TFA program. I think that's a really important thing that every member has to remember. Okay, whether you're active, and I've got to be honest, more so if you're passive. I think you've got to remember that more so if you're passive, okay? Because I believe that 80% of their revenue, and don't forget this is for 3 years. Jonah mentioned that they're willing, the team at Dalversal are willing to put the revenue, 80% of their revenue, into the TFA program for 3 years. I mean, that's phenomenal, considering who they are and what they're doing that for. Okay, so some of you might be saying, well, what are they doing that for? Work it out, guys. They're doing that, and they're giving us like the TFA initiative and the better ranking up process because they want us as members of the metaverse. They want us to be the founders, let's face it, the founders of this social fi metaverse. Because as the founders, we are the ones that are going to be implementing everything as the planet holders, as the planet nodes, as the plot holders, as the people that are going to be building the buildings, creating the industry within the metaverse. We're going to be the people that are involved in that. And that's I mean, you know, have we ever had this opportunity before in our lives? I haven't. The closest, in all fairness, Winnie, the closest I've come to this in my adult employed life is working alongside the likes of Microsoft by licensing computers, doing courses to be able to offer those licenses to computers that I built, such like, you know. But this is something beyond that, way beyond that. Okay. Something else. I've been looking at this and saying, what are we benefiting now? Because we feel, me and Sarah, we feel a big change already. Moving from our 21 years of being together and all the business, you know, involvement that we've had, creating new business, working with new companies. And we even remembered we were the first people to introduce it. This is a little bit of a bonus I'll share with you guys. We were the first people to introduce water-cooled computers to the home in the UK. And we imported them from Germany, and we was in our local paper for doing that.
Really?
So,
Wow.
yeah. Okay, so that was quite some years ago now, wasn't it, Sarah? It must have been about 19, 20 years ago. It wasn't long after, because I'd started the business before I met Sarah, but then she became a partner when we got together. But yeah, we was the first people to introduce home computers, you know, gaming computers, but water cooled. Now, the funny thing about that was, if they leaked, they didn't short out because the water was actually non-conductive. There was very high spec computers, you know. So we looked at that and we said, well, is what we're walking into now better than that? Yes, it is. It's way better. Way better. Because we are the foundations of what we're looking at. Look at what's happened with water-cooled PCs now. It's like the hula hoop. You know, it comes in fashion and it goes out of fashion, you know. The metaverse isn't going to go out of fashion, is it? This is the future. Look at the high streets now. In our local town, there's hardly anything left of the high streets. Most of the big companies are closing down to go online. So they will be looking at the metaverse online sales eventually, not yet. So we're at the perfect point of that evolution to set up the metaverse in order for people like that to come in and create their own business in our world. So over to you, Winnie. We're at 1.5 hours. I think we'll wrap up if you're happy with that as well. So let's go through. If anybody's got any last questions, pop them in the chat box. We'll give it 5 minutes, and then we'll call it an end and look forward to episode 4 next week. Deborah, you've done an absolute sterling job in the chat group there, along with Buddykins.
Yeah.
Leon, would you like to come on board? And I've got to bring this on because Leon's in with us now, and we've got to recognise his achievement too. So there we go, Leon. We've got you on board as one of the ranking elite Starlord Pioneers along with myself and Meg. So well done, Leon. Are you there? Come on, Leon. Unmute your microphone, sir. He's gone again, Winnie.
He's gone to get some crisps.
More than likely,
Have
yeah.
a little crunch. Yeah.
All right, Winnie, have you got any last words for our viewers? And then we'll wrap up this evening's show. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's just finished his crisps. Leon, there you go, sir. We had to celebrate your achievement along with me and Meng. So we've just put your picture on online. Can you see that?
Yes, I'm here. Just that the internet is not much power on my side, I guess. So it's not much power, so therefore it to be a big delay.
You've still got a big delay. Okay, got you, mate. Got you. Okay, let's hope it's better for next week, episode 4. Yeah, he's having terrible audio problems, isn't he?
Yeah.
We've just got a message in the back office from Leon. He's having terrible audio problems. So, yeah, sorry about that, Leon. We'll hopefully get you on episode 4 next Friday. Winnie, do you want to take that question in the chat box?
Oh, do you still need an FRA package? Well, the FRA package has been superseded, is the word, isn't it? It's
Okay,
not a TFA package. Yeah.
Do you still need an FRA package to use the program? No. What we can say is the FRA is no more. We're TFA program now, and everybody is going to get a TFA. I'm sorry, guys. I should have said that. Quite rightly, and thank you for asking for that question. The FRA has turned into the TFA now since we've migrated over with Dalversal, yeah? It's called the TFA, the Targeted Financial Assistance Pack. You don't have to wait. It is not a first come, first serve package now. Everybody will be getting it when it's rolled out, okay? So we can share that information with you guys. We can't give you an exact date, but looking between the lines of everything that's happening, it will be between the 25th and the end of the month. Okay. Yeah, you got that, Winnie. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah. That's it.
Awesome stuff. It's saying my chat box is new chat messages, but there isn't.
Oh.
It's probably because I'm seeing them in one window and not the other. Okay, guys. Any last words before we close down, Winnie? It's been a hoot.
It's been good. Yeah. Well, just don't forget, buy your vegetables at the local market. I know we're all talking about the metaverse, but we can do that. Grow your own veg. Visit your local market. I'm just reminding you, go, both.
Absolutely, and we're still, don't forget, we're still trying to get Alice to come on board now.
Yeah.
We're still trying to get connection with Alice, because Alice is the lady who's very much into the metaverse somewhere else on another platform, but she wants to work with us guys. And the subject was integrating reality with metaverse, and we think that's really important, not to forget that reality is very important. Winnie's just nailed it again. Use local business rather than big corporation. The way we see it is, it's just as important to keep real, to keep go visit your friends, go have a chat, go have a coffee with somebody at your local cafe, especially if it's a family run cafe. Somebody support somebody local, but it runs in with the metaverse. If we can earn financially in the metaverse and then support somebody in the real world who's running their own real business, then yeah, absolutely. That's a good subject, Winnie. I think what we'll do a bit of research, and we'll make that part of next week's episode 4. What do you think?
Yes. Well, you reminded me of Bitcoins for Bones as well.
Don't get me going on that again.
Only
Do you know
dog-
what? Bitcoin for bones. I almost bought a dog because of that the other day. All right, guys, it's been an absolute blast. We love you all. We're here to help you all progress in the metaverse with Dowversal. We've got a fantastic team working with us. Any questions, you know where we are, Telegram, Discord, anything like that. Don't forget, the show's for you. Okay, it's published for you, it's broadcast for you. If any one of you want to come on the show on video link up, you're more than welcome. Just hit me up. Any one of the panel members, Buddykins, Winnie, Sergeant Meng, or myself, and Leon, hit us up in the chat on Discord or Telegram. Let us know what you want to come on for. And we're more than, you're more than welcome to come on and be part of the panel for that episode. And talk about the things that you want to do in the metaverse. Don't forget, guys, we're only at the door at the moment. We're not even in there. This is the entrance, okay? As Winnie's put, let us hear you all, okay? Right, great show, fantastic audience. Love you and leave you. We're already looking forward to episode 4. If anybody would like to see anything specific in episode 4, again, shout us up. Get in contact and we'll do that. Until next time, guys, take it easy. General Kev Barefoot, Private Winnie Skibbs, Private Buddykins, and Coach Leon. Over and out. Catch you later.
Coach Leon. Elite.
Bye-bye now.